Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on the European West server. He's Platinum 4. This is a Xin Zhao game of his. It is a loss, but manages to get 3 dragons this game, so this will be pretty interesting to look at in terms of, why didn't he get the 4th dragon in terms of a win condition? Why do you want me to review this game specifically? He talks here about, 3 drags, how could I close out games early as a Xin? Any specific moments? No. Win condition early game, he identified it as bot lane. Teemo was okay, top lane without help. Alright, so before we jump into win condition and what I think you should have done this early game, let's take a look at your runes. Alright, so I just look at this instantly, and this is a big mess. Alright, so I'm looking at the enemy team comp. So in my general opinion, Conqueror, if you're gonna play Conqueror, don't play Xin Zhao. He's not a good Conqueror champion. Yes, he's okay with it, but Halo Blades is 100 times better on him. It just synergizes so well in terms of making your early gank strength so much stronger. Obviously, even in terms of mid-late game, Halo Blades helps you get your Q off, which can be the difference between winning and losing fights. So just works so well off with Xin Zhao, and you're versing 2 melee champs. What's Conqueror going to do? I wouldn't be wanting to touch Alawi at all with the Teemo top lane and you being Xin. Alawi is very, very much I view Alawi as past level 6. Just don't really touch that lane. Just let him, just move. You can just toy with him. Just move around the map. He's very slow. The strength of Alawi is literally just getting on top of him and auto attacking him, which you want to do with Conqueror. So that's not what you want to be doing. Vise, whatever, but you're into 3 champs, and I do agree with you. I really want you to gank bot this game with your Nautilus CC, get your caster scaling. But yeah, this is an absolute mess, especially in terms of inspiration tree. You go magical footwear and approach velocity. Approach velocity is literally only an Olaf rune off his Qs. I'm going to have my recommended build up here for you in terms of my Halo Blades build that I recommend for this game. Yeah, you definitely need to optimize your runes on Xin. I don't know where you got these from. I wouldn't recommend these at all. Especially the fact with Zombie Ward in the Domination tree is so important because you want to switch out to an early Red Sweeper. That helps you control rivers so much. At the end of the day, that's going to even help your early game even more. You're sort of doing a hybrid in terms of taking magical footwear, sort of a scaling sort of jungler. It's just all over the place, this build. It's half scaling, and not using the early game strength of Xin Zhao. Alright, so let's take a look at your early jungle path. Okay, so yeah, so definitely mid is whatever. Syndra is a pretty good gank for Xin Zhao. You do need to dodge her stun, but definitely doable, definitely gankable. Bot side of the map would be my focus this game. I actually would do one thing top, and that's early game. Maybe you could use top as a win condition potentially, but only way you're going to know that is if you do it pre-gank, level 6 gank, and the way you want to do that is literally just do red, blue, Gromp, gank this, maybe get this Teemo rolling, and then you can leave him alone. He's got Ignite, so it's a very vulnerable lane. Getting him ahead is actually okay, and it's pretty easy to kill a Alawi, pre-6 as Xin Zhao. But again, Halo Blades would help you do that so much easier. Alright, so you do a Warding Totem trinket here. This isn't going to do much for you. The best thing you can do with an early, yes, I like this move where you switch out to Red Sweeper trinket. Well, you don't have Zombie Ward, so it doesn't work as well. But, you want to use this information to know where the Vise starts, which will give you a lot more options in the early game, which again is going back to complementing Xin Zhao as an early game jungler. There's no threat of an invade happening here. You're versus Janna, Senna, and a Vi, and you literally have, your Xin Zhao, with a Nautilus and a Kai'Sa. Just no way any team's going to invade. This ward doesn't give you information. The better ward to do is either Raptors, either walk into here and literally get it, which is obviously pretty risky, but this is what you could do with an invade with Nautilus. Ward their blue, or ward Raptors, or over the wall, because Vi doesn't do Raptor camp, and if she knows you're warded, she can probably easily dodge this ward if you do ward that. But yeah, this ward, what I'm trying to say is it just doesn't do much. But I do like you switch out Red Sweeper, but I don't like that you don't have a Zombie Ward. Alright, so you're starting top side. So, yes, this is okay, but the fact that you've started top side now means that you can't do anything top, really. Because by the time you get back top, he's going to be level 5. And actually, bot's pushing right now as well. And this is sort of going to happen sometimes with Nautilus lanes. If the Nautilus zones them out and they're very scared, they'll always push them out. So you do an interesting path here. So this is straight blue to red. This is really inefficient. Gromp is such a more, like, it's such an important, like, I'm okay with you skipping wolves if you really want to gank bot or mid or something like that. Ideally not. Ideally, whenever you start blue to a 3-camp topside, that's the most efficient path, but you should never ditch Gromp. Gromp got buffed in the preseason 10. He gives a lot of experience and gold, almost close to the sound of Krugs. And Xin Zhao does it very quickly because he's a single target damage jungler with machete. So this is really inefficient. Alright, so bot's definitely not gankable. And now you're looking for a mid gank. Alright, I don't think this is gankable. Syndra's like playing pretty safe. She's leaning topside. This wave is in a neutral position. She has no reason to walk up right now. You don't want to gank this at all. Literally just clear. Oh, again, like this is sort of where it just sucks because ideally you're topside right here. Like, killing this Alawi. Like, I'm pretty comfortable you can 2v2 the Aftershock Vi and Alawi if she shows up as well. But, I mean, you know, especially if you get the fact that you got Conqueror as well, you can definitely 2v2. Like, yeah, this early jungle path, this is why I have my show, Your First Jungle Clear. If you haven't checked out my first 2 episodes, I recorded the first one today, and I go over why early jungle path is so important. This is another example of, you know, what happens if you mess up your jungle early path. And the worst thing about what you've done here is you've showed mid and given free information. Not burnt any summers, no flash. Now they know you're in backside. Vi's like, you know, whatever. She can do whatever she wants. Your Teemo's now sweating. You know that Vi's 100% topside now. So yeah, this is just not good for you at all. Actually, you're lucky. Teemo gets first blood. Alright. Alright, so you do go bot. Actually, I think this is probably the best move. They're pretty overextended. Great. Looks like we're going to get a kill. Oh, Kai'Sa flashes for it. I don't think that's worth it all by Kai'Sa, but, you know, yeah. Actually, this is not worth it at all. This actually takes a bad thing. Because now Senna gets the free farm. Kai'Sa is losing experience and gold. Alright, no. Alright, awesome. Alright, pretty lucky, good recovery there. Nautilus, this is why Nautilus lanes are so good to gank, like he's so strong with his double CC abilities. Alright, you see Vi walk into Riftsculler. I would literally just walk into her with Nautilus right now. She's obviously walking into here. Here she is. Nautilus is here. There's no way she can fight you. Wow, Nautilus is doing awesome work. Alright. So, instantly base. Instantly base. Dragon's coming up in a minute. I want you to spend your gold. You have a lot of gold. You have 1,300 gold right now. You're pretty fed. I need you to get Dragon as efficiently as possible. I need you to get 2 control wards. So I need you to base right now. Clear Gromp, clear Wolves. Come down here. Dragon will literally just have spawned. Then you can get that with your like bot priority. I would say that would have priority right now. Nautilus is very strong. And he's basing as well. So you guys can base together, which would be awesome. So yeah, this is not good. Like, Xin Zhao is not even good doing Raptors with the machete. This is just slow. You're slowing down your jungle camp path. Like, I guess you could do Wolves, Gromp, then base, but it's just not as efficient as spending your gold and just clearing camps faster and being on Dragon at literally 5 minutes. Like, by the time you get to Dragon, it's going to be like 6 minutes now, you know? So yeah, a little bit inefficient path there. Alright, so you base. Nautilus is doing insane stuff bot here. They chunk out Vi. You could probably literally just go do Dragon now. So you get 1 control ward. That's good. You couldn't afford 2 anyway. But I think 1 control ward's fine at this stage of the game. And now Teemo's dying top to the Alawi. Yeah, so top's literally a lost cause right now. I would not be going there at all. And the Vi actually ganks Brand mid. Alright, you do still have bot priority. Syndra's pretty low. She's I don't think you... I didn't see where... I mean, Vi's like full health, but this is still fine to take, I think. Really good control ward there, clearing that. That's going to make sure that there's no way they can walk into river here. And these guys shouldn't be able to 3v3 you. There's just no way. Brand has mid priority as well. Ooh, that was close. You actually didn't have smite. Alright, and you ping your Nautilus to get this. Alright, this is good. You're definitely pressuring the Vi here, counter jungling her. Alright, so. Going for a bot gank now. Alright, so this is a bit of a problem. So, I mean, obviously you're seen on a ward here. Like, obviously Senna is not in a good position, but the fact that you don't get the kill here is really bad. If you got the kill, I would maybe let you off with this gank, but you really need to go top side. So you need to base after that Dragon. And again, I want you to be pressuring bot side, but while doing it as efficiently as possible. And the way you want to do that is base after Dragon. Do your Gromp, do your Wolves, walk down bot side, then all your top side jungles off the map. If Vi wants to trade sides of the map with you and kill Teemo, that's fine, but then she can't take your jungle camps, right? But then she has the option to take your jungle camps, and you're going to start falling behind in experience and gold. So I just don't think this gank's worth it. You can do this gank later and still do it. You just don't need to get these kills. You've already got Dragon. I need you to be efficient and be getting, you know, level 6, level 7 as soon as possible. Right, so we see Vi mid. And Vi actually did take your Gromp there, you know, seeing your bot and stuff. So this is just really inefficient, because you're going to be stuffed now. Because you're, like, yes, you can go bot, like clear your jungle and then go back bot after this. But then suddenly, like, your entire topside jungle, like, I mean, you're literally skipping your wolves here to go top. Actually, I mean, you're going for Rift Herald here. Actually, no, I do think this is the right move. Actually, I do like this. This is a good scene. Mid lane have priority. Alawi top. This is actually fine. I just sort of just didn't want you to be top much at all. But definitely now never be top. Like, you've got your Rift Herald. There's no more objectives now. I need you to be bot diving these guys with Nautilus and Kai'Sa. Like, this is an absolute... You don't have Warrior yet. You cannot kill this Alawi. Impossible. Like, you'll see literally here. Look at his ult. Look how much damage this guy does. Literally forces you out. It's just not worth taking the risk at all. And the worst thing about it, again, you've given free information on your position, and you haven't done your top camps. Because now you're going to have to go bot side, right? If you want to press your win condition, like, maybe you still can go top side, but maybe you actually still can. You just really need to clear your top side camps, otherwise you're just going to start falling too far behind. You're just not being efficient this game. Alright, so I would keep looking to hammer bot here. We do see Vi and Janna. Senna's playing pretty safe right now. Yeah, I'll just come and fight these guys. This is a really good position. What are we doing? Alright, we're killing Senna, but let's help these guys. Nah, too late now. Alright, actually, Bran is doing a lot of work here. Syndra's like pretty low. Vi does kill him. Oh, nice jukes by this Brand. Oh, he misses his Q. Oh, I would have killed him and he dies. Alright, but you actually decide to just Rift Herald this. I love the decisiveness. This is really good. Senna's dead. Brand, like, Syndra's low. I don't know why Vi's not coming to defend this, but you take this tower. Alright, awesome work. Dragon's coming up soon. I'll potentially be looking to back off now. I think this is very greedy for Kai'Sa going. You don't know where the enemy team is all. They're obviously going to collapse on you if you're trying to take that tower, or be close by because they just couldn't make it there just in time. So yeah, just back off there. I mean, you survive, but Kai'Sa dies. But we definitely need to look to be getting Dragon here. Alright, so I think you should really base. You don't have mana? Yeah, you need to base straight after that, not do Krugs. You could potentially risk losing Dragon here. Yeah, that's not good. You buy one controlled, always get two controlled, so when it starts getting past 10 minutes of the game. And the thing about here, I mean, in terms of efficiency now, I mean, like, you have to go bot, right? Like, look at all your topside junglers, just because you haven't been clearing it, you haven't been focusing it at all. Like, yes, you're doing well this game, but you're not pressing your lead as much as you should. Right, well, the enemy team didn't start Dragon, so, I mean, you sort of can get away with doing Krugs there that you did before. And now you have bot lane priority again, which is always going to be very easy when you take this tower. Alright, so yep, just do Dragon. Alright, great. So this is your second Dragon. I don't think the enemy team can contest. Nautilus ganks mid with Brand. Oh, Brand does die. Alright, so now you really don't want to be doing anything anymore here. This is not a right move for Kai'Sa. I mean, obviously you can't control what Kai'Sa is going to do, but you need to go here, get your red, base, go top side, clear this, get some controllers, start pressuring this. You can look to get a potential second rift as well when it spawns in about 2-3 minutes or so. This is the next objective on the map. There's no reason at all to fight bot side. You'll be fighting. This is a case of fighting over kills, not objectives. Objectives win games. Top tower is your next objective. You want your bot lane to go top with you and taking this. Yeah, I think this is a bit of a waste of time. Like, even if you kill Vi there's nothing you can really get. It's just kills. You need to wait. Every second counts. Every second that you're not clearing your red Krugs, coming up here, pressuring top lane with your bot, is time lost. And this is, again, why you need to be always on the ball. What can I be doing to win this game faster? Because Xin Zhao is on a clock. You know, especially against this team comp where you got like a Janna and stuff, which sort of outscale pretty hard, especially as Xin Zhao. Alright, so you need to do red, Krugs, base there, reset, get 2 controlled, spend your gold. This is inefficient to walk top here. The biggest thing is I need you to get 2 control walls to help you get this tower. Actually, Timo is literally going to get this by himself. Alright. So, top side of the map is still prime objective. Dragon's not up for a good 2 minutes and a half or so. I want you to get second Rift Herald. I want you... Mid tower is now the next objective of this game. And the way you can get that easily is just buy a Rift Herald. I don't like you ganking this at all. I just need you to base. You have 1200 gold right now. This is good. You don't go on this. Just kite out his ult. Just wasting a lot of time here. You didn't clear Krugs when you should have had the chance. And now you're forced to skip your bot side camps. Look at this. Because, you know, you have to go Rift Herald. Again, efficiency wins games. You should be like at least 110 CS by now, I'd say, given that you'll have no deaths, you're 3-0. I actually really like that you're building Sterix Gauge this game, especially against like a Syndra, who's pretty bursty, Vi's pretty bursty, Senna as well. And, I mean, you can go Triforce if you're pretty far ahead, but I feel like you need some sort of like tankiness this game with your team. I think that it's fine to be going Sterix instead of Triforce. But I do really like Triforce in solo queue. Because, I mean, it really helps you carry games on as Xin Zhao. Alright, so. There's no... You can't control this. You can't even walk into here. Until you've pushed out top and you've pushed out mid, don't even bother controlling topside enemy jungle. They're just going to clear this ward. This is incredibly risky. Just play patient. You don't need to rush this. Get push out mid, push out top. You can easily prioritize this. You have river control with Rift Scuttler. And I know ideally your controller ward in here or here. This is just unnecessary fights, and if you die here, you might lose Rift Herald. Yeah, so just fights breaking out right now, and then you die. Alright, so yeah, cannot happen. You've literally thrown your entire early game lead. This is not ideal at all. Yeah. I mean, see, right here, in my perspective, you have sort of like lost the game at this stage. Like, they're starting to scale up. Janna's actually got 10 Dark Seal stacks. Like, this is game over, you know? Like, you just can't be making mistakes when your team's, especially the fact that your team's not doing well. Like, this is probably still a hard game to win. Like, you do have a Teemo top versus, like, an Alawi. Like, Teemo doesn't really... I mean, AP Teemo's sort of... This is not really a scaling build. He should be going, like, full AP with Leandries and stuff. That's actually a better scaling Teemo build. So yeah, I'm starting to get a bit concerned with this game. Like, yeah, you can probably get 3 dragons, but a 4th dragon might be very hard because you sort of outscaled, and you just can't be making these mistakes. Like, you really did throw there, going in to get that control ward. Alright, so dragon is coming up soon. Actually, where's your control wards? Did you get them from base? Could you afford them? No, you couldn't have. Okay. I think it's actually more important. Control wards are more important than Ruby Crystal when Fourth Dragon's starting to become a priority. The way that I view it is, if the item is unless the item is over 800 gold, buy 2 control wards. So pickaxe is fine, but Ruby Crystal is not fine. Like, extra health is not going to help you win this dragon fight. Control wards deny vision, picking people off will win you this dragon fight. Not 150 extra health, you know? Right, well, we are getting good control here. We're sweeping this and all that. This is good. I'll also note this down as well. Times 2 control wards over Ruby Crystal. Alright, so this is great in terms of having bot pushed out for dragon priority. This is, again, why... Look at the signage. She's forcing to react to this wave. It's going to allow you to get dragon a lot easier. But I think this might be a little bit risky. You really need to back out after. Syndra's pretty good in these situations. Actually, that's a really good... Not ult. You guys should just literally just back out. Ooh. Alright, Caster's going absolutely ham. You guys pick off the Vi. And Aftershock Vi is that build Triforce. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's a really strange build. Halo Blade's Vi is much better. Alright, this is... You just need to back out. You've got your third drag. There's no reason to fight really anymore here. You don't really have vision. Sure, you get a kill on Vi. Just back out. Back out, clear your red, clear your Krugs, base reset. Go topside, start controlling topside for Baron coming up in the next minute or so. And defend top tower. Like, you're going in 1 versus 3 right here. Just no reason to die there at all. Now your jungle pathing is going to be stuffed again. Like, you can't really go bot. I mean, yeah, you can go bot. Actually, you probably should to clear these camps. But look at all this control you lose now because you're dead. They should not be able to do this at all if you survive there. So Teemo actually kills the Lowy top. Vi's bot. Alright. You had money to buy 2 control wards. You didn't buy 2 control wards. Big mistake. Especially, it's coming up Baron time. You need to have 2 control wards. Really important stuff at this stage of the game. Alright, you should have cleared your Krugs before moving to this Raptor camp. Because now look at this. Now you're going to have to go topside. Actually, no. Why are you going bot? Vi's going to be bot. This is the jungler's biggest mistake. Let her make this mistake. Go topside. And I want you to pressure Baron. Push out top. Fully control this area. And bait Baron. You should be able to get... Like, this is a huge mistake. You can either get Baron or bait it and get some kills off it. And then do Baron. This is a huge mistake on Vi. You actually... This is just nullifying it. Like, this is... There's nothing... Just let her get this tower. Who cares at this stage of the game? Tier 1 tower doesn't mean anything. This is a huge mistake. I would say this is almost your game-losing mistake right here. Matching that Vi. Because you're really starting to get outscaled. Like, the clock is almost ticked based on your team. Alright, so... I mean, I guess we still have that 4th Dragon win condition. Dragon is coming up, I think, in about 2 minutes or so. Old clear. Wolves into Gromp. I mean, Allow is pretty scary. Actually, I think you can still get away with getting Gromp. Base, reset, get 2 controllers, then look to control Dragon Arrow, but it is going to be hard that you've lost this tower. But I guess you still do have bot tower, so that will help enemy team react to this. Just keep this pushing, and then you guys should be able to get this 4th dragon. Syndra's reacting to it now. Alright, so someone needs to start reacting to this. Alright, so it's good that you're bot side. You do have 2 controls now. This is actually really good. You have your Sterax. You're actually pretty strong at this stage. Oh, but I mean, you're level 10 versus level 12 Vi. And this is such an example of inefficient farming and focusing too much on kills over objectives and, you know, efficient jungle pathing. You should definitely be level 11 right now. At least, you know, you should be at the same level as Vi, really. Level 12. Alright, so this is starting to become impossible. Look at this. The enemy team doesn't have to react to this wave anymore. You guys need to react to this wave. This needed to be pushed out. Getting Dragon is going to be so much harder now. Force them to react to this wave. Like, you should have just gone down here and pushed this. And now you guys are fighting mid for no reason. Fighting under the tower, dive in, you're going to lose your 4th dragon. Yeah, this is again why the importance of waves. Yes, it is good to push out bot wave, mid wave as much as possible, but you guys needed to push out. You guys had the tower advantage. You know, force them to react to the bot wave. Or, like, potentially just giving up dragon. Like, the 4 people dying there is just not ideal. Alright, so yeah, you're going to lose dragon here. You go bot. Allowy's doing Allowy things. Literally like 1v3. Alright, you do eventually get the kill, get some shutdown. Can't really get any objectives off it. Take Krugs. Alright, so Baron is the next objective. You guys are 8 kills down. Only 2k gold. Like, Teemo, Kai'Sa's actually farming alright. You can't be bot side here. This is a big mistake. You need to be controlling top side. At least move there pretty soon. You place control wards here. See, there's nothing to get bot anymore. Dragon's not up for another 4 minutes. This is where you want to be controlling top side. Don't use your sweeper. Don't use your control wards. Use your control wards top side. This is your objective. Look at this. You're wasting sweeper. Like this vision, there's no objective to fight over this vision here. Yes, mid tower is an objective, but how about you control top side and you're literally killing 2 birds with 1 stone, controlling Baron and, you know, top river for Baron and also mid tower. Like you're sort of just wasting a lot of time bot side right here. Alright, so you guys actually kill Vi, which is actually pretty good for you in terms of controlling top side and looking to get Baron control here. You have a good 35-second window. But I mean, everyone's lowing, everyone's getting poked out by this Alawi and stuff. Alright, maybe this isn't going to work. Yeah, I mean, this is the stage where I just think it's just outscaled. Like, I mean, I'm looking at, you know, Janna's Magi stacks, 8 and 1 Syndra. You have a Teemo who's building pretty funny. Brand doesn't really have any items. Nautilus gets outscaled absolutely insanely hard by Janna. I'll give it another couple of minutes and we'll see. I mean, you still only are 3k gold down and maybe you can get the next dragon. Alright, I like it that you're finally controlling top side. I think you actually went out of base without 2 control wards. That's a mistake again. Always get 2 control wards. I'm not sure why you got execution as well. I don't think that's an item that you want to build on Xin. I think getting GA next is much more important. Like, yes, Alawi's... I mean, Alawi has a lot of life still. And Janna has some heals. I mean, I guess that's okay. I think it's fine, actually. Executioners. I think GA is just such a better... Just getting that stopwatch can be the difference between winning and losing fights. You know, going in, doing all your burst, and then... you know, using your stopwatch, and then you have your cooldowns back up. Alright, so yeah, 4th Dragon's actually going to be almost impossible to get here. Alright, you die. And again, I say that because they have full both towers mid. They have insane priority. You've sort of lost that win condition. You guys just get outscaled. You guys lose that dragon. Alright, you kill Vi, you are 1 versus 3 right now, Kai'Sa can't help you, and you die. Alright, yeah. This is where I'm going to call the review. You're 6k gold down at this stage. You can't contest dragons anymore, you haven't got mid tower, which was a huge prime objective to get in the mid game. Their scores, Janna's 22 Magic stacks, no way you can win this game at this stage. I don't think I could, yeah, I couldn't win this game. I think Xin Zhao just gets outscaled and he's on the clock, and your comp is not ideal, definitely, in terms of winning games late game. Alright, so... you can check out my full notes of this review over on my blog. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below or over on my Discord server. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.